Kay raised her eyebrows and nodded.
This is going to sound silly at first, but please hear me out. Yesterday morning, I passed beneath the palace like I often do on my way to the eastern side. While in the servants' passage, I sensed, rather, an evil presence. Fortunately, it left me alone, but something about it instilled in me an immediate fear for Oderling. Anyway, I went straight away to her chambers. Thankfully, she was okay.
Amis's frown deepened with what she knew was skepticism.
Oh, I knew that'd be your reaction. That's why I didn't bother you with it. Even I thought it was silly when I took time to consider it. And yet, I know I hadn't imagined the vileness beneath the palace. Whatever was down there instilled in me a sudden fear for our daughter.
You're jumping to conclusions, Kay. Whatever it was, I'm sure there's a logical explanation. A troll, perhaps. A creature from the earth that lost its way in the underground warrens. You likely scared it more than it scared you. She gave him a patient smile.
That's what I thought too. Hoped, in fact. But deep down, I knew it was something more. Ensuring Oderling's safety was worth the risk of grim watch.
Amis shook his head. And your safety doesn't mean anything.
Of course it does, but I had to know. Call it mother's intuition or whatever you like. There's more to my brush with whatever I encountered in the passageway than either of us cares to admit.
Amis sighed. Well, what's done is done. I'm almost afraid to ask what you discovered on that vile island.
That's the weirdest part of the whole thing. Usually, when I connect with nature, I talk, so to speak, with the forces involved. But this time, it was different.
How so?
You've seen me speak with the fairies?
Amis nodded.
Well, this time I was met by a different type of fairy creature, one I never expected to ever meet.
She took a quick breath and said,
The queen of the fae, if I have the right of it. She brought with her the essence of Nixa.
Amis gasped. Your mother? Kay dipped her chin.
Aye, though she never actually spoke. Her essence insinuated that she had enlisted the aid of the fairy queen to spirit a warning to us. To me, specifically.
She paused, still not sure she had interpreted the message properly. Amis's incredulous look urged her on.
Do you remember the Dragon Witch informing us that the only way forward was dependent upon our harmony with dragonkind?
Amis swallowed and nodded, ever so slightly.
The spirit I encountered beneath the palace is searching for someone specific.
Amis stared hard. Kay struggled to keep her eyes from watering.
There's more. Harmony with the dragons can only be brought about through someone special. One who possesses the ability to wield both elf magic and dragon magic.
Amis's complexion noticeably paled in front of her.
If I must trust the vision, and there's no reason I shouldn't, the creature the Dragon Witch had warned us about searches for this person. Has found her, in fact.
Amis appeared as if he were about to faint. Kay searched their immediate vicinity to make sure they weren't being watched or overheard. She lowered her voice.
If what the essence bespoke is true, the creature is here, below the palace. It's after someone it considers dragonborn.
She swallowed, her voice dropping to a whisper.
It seeks Oderling.